How are your Oilers?
Yeah,
My
you're
Oilers?
you're a big Oiler guy.
They're fine.
No, they're not fine. They're shit.
What
Come
are you
on,
talking
we'd love
about?
to pile on here.
I don't pile on any team.
Okay, so Noodles, let's take the rational. Okay, you have two superstars in their prime. The guy that had a chance to leave just gave you the hometown discount,
full big picture,
and you're bottom 8 in the NHL by points percentage a quarter of the way through the year. Everything's fine. Your goalies still suck. You haven't addressed it. Your D look old. Your young scoring wingers are doing nothing.
Bouchard and Wallman's 28. Bouchard's 24.
How's Ekholm look? 1,000?
So that, the one guy's old.
Ekholm was actually the best player. He was their best D last night. But they're not motivated. I think it's funny. Like I'm in Toronto and everyone's like, "Well, what's wrong with the Oilers?" I'm like, "Man, you should probably look at your own team."
Yeah.
I think they're fine. They're tired. They don't look motivated at all.
They can't be motivated.
I'm going to take a quote out of Brad Treliving's press conference this morning. He said, "Listen, this is on me. When the team plays up to its potential and then it's still no good, then you take a look at it. That team, like you just talked about the Oilers, they're playing at 20%. Let's see when Hyman's at 100%. They get RNH back. They get Kapanen. They start to play better. I still think they need a new goaltender."
Can I bring up a concern I would have with that? Because I don't disagree with you. I think they're probably better than they are showing. The issue becomes, how far do you fall? Like, they're not motivated because they lost in the finals twice, and it's been one hell of a that's hard to overcome, and you have a short off season, and it's hard to get up for games in November. But if you're far enough back, it's not a light switch. Yeah. You don't get to walk in on January 1st and go, okay, we're going to win 20 in a row.
Okay, but let me ask
especially with their goaltender.
There's a stat. Who's had the toughest schedule in the league this year so far?
That seems very.
What?
I don't know.
Based on what? Last year's standings?
No,
or the
I
standings
don't look
today?
at that.
No, I'm just saying. You look at this is a team that's gone east twice, just like your Calgary Flames, which I'm pissed off about. They're playing at Chicago, then Buffalo. Who the hell makes these schedules? It's insane.
Another back-to-back.
No, you got to think about.
It's insane.
It's an hour flight, and you don't want to spend any. You don't want to spend any more time in Buffalo than you have to. What are you going to do in Buffalo for a day? Just get in, get the hell out of there.
No, you go and visit the lovely people of Buffalo. There's good people there. You know it. My point being is that I try and step back and remove emotion and go, yes. Like when you're talking Edmonton, they're no good. They haven't been playing very good, but that's a better team than they're showing. I look at strength of schedule. I look at, injuries, all of the types of things. Like here in Toronto, like that team, I don't even know what that team looks like because they haven't had a full team in a long time. But they're better than they show. But how much better? Because their D are old and slow. That's what concerns me. They don't have a puck moving guy. Their goaltending is good when both of them are there. When one or the other is there, it's not as good because they're not clear starters. We all know the problem in Edmonton, or at least one of them, is I think they need a new goaltender. I do. I think even if it's a lateral move, I think they're going to do it at some point. There's only 3 goalies I could identify that would be a lateral or upgrade right now off teams that would probably part with their goaltenders.
Who?
Binnington from St. Louis. That's an upgrade. That guy's a winner, and he's a starter. And he has he's a clean butterfly. Like he's good.
He's a good goalie. We get yeah.
UC Saros from Nashville, who is an elite starter on a junk team. And yes, his numbers have struggled, but you are
He's
what
an upgrade. Yep.
You are what you. The third one is more of a lateral move, Elvis Merzlikins. And again, bad team, and Jet Greaves is pushing him out. But Merzlikins has good feet, good butterfly. He's a little bit of a strange goaltender. But he's a clear cut starter. He's a guy. So
I can see the Merzlikins one happening. I'm trying to put myself in the headspace of Doug Armstrong or Barry Trotz and saying, yeah, we're going to move away from this guy that kind of has been the face of the franchise for both of them for the last 5 to 10 years.
Well, Doug Armstrong, my understanding, again, from insiders, that's not from me. I'm not an insider. I'm not a reporter. Hasn't it been reported that Doug Armstrong said that every player is available on his roster?
He said that twice in the last 3 years, but yeah.
But still, I mean, it's.
I just don't think he's moved Bennington, but I mean, maybe he does.
Of course, he'd move Bennington.
He's the
right.
GM of Team Canada. That's his starting goalie at the Olympics, and St. Louis ain't that far out of it. I mean,
He's got 1 year left at 6.
Isn't St. Louis just above Calgary?
They're right by Edmonton.
Well, how many points?
Geez.
It's tight.
Let's say
we'll pull up the
4.
standings. That's fine.
Edmonton's got 22, and I think
And they played more than everyone else too. Pull up the bottom 10, Jack, because they're both in the bottom 8 with the Calgary Flames. And this is where I'm like, maybe everything isn't okay with the Oilers. Like, yes, we know they're better than this, but like they have 4 regulation wins in 21 games. 4. That's awful. That's worse than the league.
Over 500, and they've had the worst schedule in the league by far because they've had to go east twice. Nobody's had a 7-game road trip. Has anybody? Yet LA maybe. LA has to.
Yeah, and I'm not here to say the Oilers are bad. They're going to miss the playoffs. I'm just looking at contenders like Dallas and Colorado and New Jersey and saying the Oilers are nowhere near those teams right now.
Why do you say Dallas is a contender?
Because they've made it to the Western Conference Final 2 years in a row, and they're younger and have players heading into their prime and a better goaltender than Edmonton.
I'm trying to remember who beat them. Just trying to remember.
No, that was last year with a team where they didn't replace the guys that left this summer. Like you're gonna have a really tough time telling.
You're very concerned about
Corey
that.
Perry's got 8 goals, 7 goals. Like they're not missing him. They're not missing Evander Kane who'd push a guy around if he hit McDavid. And how's Ike Howard looking for you in the A?
Evander Kane did not play very well for them last year, and you know that.
Well, he missed the regular season, but he was a helpful part because he's got some muscle. Like Trent Frederick has 1 goal in like 20 games, and he's got an 8-year deal and can't even fight. He's useless.
Two guys that haven't played well for them that is glaring for me, Frederick and Henrique. Henrique is another guy who looks his age. Everybody else is fine. Like, I'm not worried about them. Mangiapane's been good. Roslovic.
He's minus 15. Playing with one of the superstars. That's atrocious.
You know what it is? They're not playing well. Like they're not playing well defensively. Like like I just breathe. I don't get worked up about this stuff. I know
Some do.
I can tell you, our friends in Edmonton are a little concerned about Mangiapane because he's got 4, but they're all tapping.
Year after year. And then what happens? All the people go, oh, yeah, that team woke up and got playing. Like it's every year, it's the same conversation. Oh, what's wrong with the Oilers? What's wrong with the Oilers?
So they're going to finish where in the West?
They probably finished 3rd.
In the conference?
They did last year. Third in the division. Yeah. In the division. Sorry, in the division.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That just, yeah.
Guess who did that last year too? Florida. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Are you worried about Florida?
No, because they're doing it without their 2 best
I'm very worried
players.
about Florida, to be honest with you. I think Barkov being out.
The goalie gave up 5 goals last night on 13 shots.
I don't care what it is. Every team runs out of gas.
Hey, buddies, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.